Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video today from Alpha Central.
We're fat. We're gonna be jolly. We're fat. Our clothes is always gonna have elasticity.
Ooh.
We're fat. We're gonna leave a dent in the sofa.
I got one for you. We're fat. We're probably gonna in a few years. And you'll probably also eat my food. I think you missed out on that one. That one you should add in there.
We're fat, and we're gonna use our obesity as a personality trait instead of a medical condition.
Which is crazy.
A girl's having a baby, right?
Yeah.
She deliberately lies about who the father is. Should she go to jail?
Should she go to jail?
For lying?
Hell no, but
Hell yeah.
he should get some compensation if he paid and did some take care of the mother.
Is she tripping? Yeah, nonsense.
Tripping.
Hell, what the go to jail for?
She f***ing lied.
Okay, maybe she didn't know.
No, I just said she deliberately lied about who the father is.
Women are always going to defend women, especially in these realms, because this actually affects women.
She go to jail.
Yeah.
No. Jail ain't for everybody.
She scammed.
She didn't really, because still at the end of the day.
So basically she's saying women can commit emotional fraud and just walk away for nothing? That's wild.
Excuse me, would you rather $100 or to go out on a date with me?
My man.
The guy didn't even need to answer. His face said hell no louder than words ever could.
Men can just go sleeping around with like 10 women and it's okay, but then if a woman does it, it's like bad.
How easy do you think it would be for you to go in there and sleep with 10 guys?
Very easily. I mean, because like guys willingly will just go up to you out of the blue.
For the average guy, like your friend that was just here,
Yeah.
How easy do you think it would be for him to sleep with 10 women?
If the guy is like some like gorgeous model, maybe he might.
I think
Exactly. But do you see gorgeous model? You always say that all men out there are ugly.
if a guy could sleep with 10 women, the reason he's celebrated is because not a lot of guys can sleep with 10 women. There's a lot of guys that are not by choice. Whereas like even the ugliest woman can sleep with a guy. So why celebrate you for something that's so easy to do?
Yeah.
Damn.
That.
He didn't even need insults.
Because you never thought about it yourself. All you have to do is just maybe sit there and think slightly about it and churn some gears in there, and you would have figured it out.
Just facts. And the silence that followed proved that he won this one by a mile.
My hairline has nothing to do with hereditary.
Oh.
Women did this.
No, I was gonna say, because I've only seen you with a hat on. I've only seen you with a hat on until this moment.
Women, I've been bald since I was 22.
You think that's male pattern baldness? Nah, hearing that from years of emotional damage.
Let's try to get a picture of the car.
The poor lady was just trying to vibe and he said, nah, not in my picture.
That's what I thought. Glasses back on.
That's all you gotta do, guys. Just walk away.
That was some Matrix level stuff right there. She really thought she had him and bro said not today with perfect timing.
Do you have an only?
I do.
I feel like she makes a lot of peas on that.
100%.
What are you kind of doing in there? Like, what's the kind of thing?
I have gone full out on there, I can't lie.
Full out? It's not looking good, babe.
But I am actually
Not
after.
looking
What's the
good.
most amount of peas you made in 1 month?
About 50k.
50 grand.
He's got such a aura.
Have you done it with more than one?
No, I've only stuck with one guy.
Multiple willy, yeah.
Otherwise, you're just a
Would you ever do that?
No, I've been asked to do like full-on.com by Jason Love.
I thought you'd like that though. That's like you're
I
playing.
like it, but I feel like once you're in it, that's it.
She definitely did it, bruv.
Ah, ma'am, you're not a hustler.
Not looking good, bruv. Not looking good.
You're a subscription. I think it's best you clear up your delusions about that.
I don't want a girl. I don't want like a wife because what they say can't go hunting. I'll just go like, no, I'm going hunting right now.
Learning young.
This kid's not even trying to impress anyone, and that just makes him 10 times cooler.
Oh my gosh, I love that shirt. I'm gonna have to steal it from you sometime.
Why would I want to wear this shirt around you if you're gonna steal it from me? Like, that doesn't even make any sense. I like this shirt.
He shut down her "I love your shirt" flirt so hard. She's gonna need to find a new guy to play dress up with.
What would you want the minimum yearly income to be for your future husband?
I want somebody established that brings something to the table.
Yeah, just
I don't
give me a
know
number. Just
what
give me a number.
that is.
Give me a number. Give me a number.
I want somebody that's retired,
give me a number.
that's
Give me a
wealthy.
number. Give me a number.
Somebody
Give
that's
me a
got
number.
$5 million in the bank.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
$5 million is the minimum for you, lady? What in
coming in.
God's name are you bringing to the table for a millionaire?
Hello,
How much
I'm
you got?
established.
Established with what?
I don't want to announce on here.
You
I
literally
don't.
have a blankie on because you're so cold. Like, what are you bringing to the table here?
I'm established. Get over yourself. I own property in my early 20s.
Get over yourself, Andrew. You talking girl, Holly?
I'm 62 years old. God bless you. If you don't have something by that age.
At 62 years old, you should be a little bit more emotionally mature to understand that there isn't a whole hell of a lot you're bringing to the table. You're a bit overweight.
Hey.
Right? You're a bit snarky.
I rebuke.
What are you bringing to the table?
It's just preferences. Let's move on.
To take you up on this offer, lady.
You're 62, built like regret.
And the other women are still defending her delusion of a 62-year-old expecting a $5 million man.
And asking for a man with $5 million in the bank? Come on, Grandma, be serious, please.
¿Por qué te casaste con una peruana? Porque me gusta sufrir, me gusta sentir presión, tensión.
Is this man Asian?
No, es que yo la amo muchísimo. Me enamoré de su país, su cultura y todo eso, ¿no?
He Asian.
Es el amor de mi vida.
From savage to saint in 0.2 seconds. He saw his partner and remembered that he values his life more than the joke he was about to make.
All right, babe, if you make this shot right here, you can go through my phone.
Okay, I'm gonna make it.
Yeah. I mean, it's easy.
Bro didn't just block the shot, he blocked the breakup.
If she asking who's that girl in your phone, tell her that's your rival, so step your game up.
Say it's your nemesis and you're just studying her weaknesses for research purposes.
Do you like tortas? Like tortas. I heard.
DoorDash?
No, tortas.
Or tortas. That means that.
No, what? No, that's that.
No, that's that. That's what it means.
That's what I know torta ass is.
If you want to, like, torta, you mean you want to that.
Oh, I didn't know.
No, I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to tell you the real.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing to see here.
The Asian girl's just like, what?
Just a casual Duolingo lesson on the bus, leaving her corrected.
The person started saying I look like a muppet. And people say it so much, sometimes I start to believe it. And so I even asked Vince, I'm like, do I look like a muppet? Oh my God. He's like, absolutely not.
They're acting like it's a funeral, but all that happened was a mild inconvenience and a bruised ego.
Alright, so Elizabeth, what's your craziest confession?
Being ran on me one day, and like a guy just like whipped it out and started like on me.
Please tell me she didn't just casually admit to a and a golden like it's the most normal thing ever? What even?
You seemed that you weren't really sure-footed in the answer, so I was curious to ask you, because I like to travel a lot.
Yeah.
What are the countries that you've been to?
So my favorite country would be Africa.
Well, Africa's a continent.
Wow, she said it like it was a flex. No hesitation, no knowledge, just pure stupidity.
Because she's never traveled, because she's a broke, dusty, musty, crusty.
What the? Why would you grab chocolate milk out of my fridge?
It's your fridge?
Yeah, it's my fridge. Why would you grab chocolate milk out of it?
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't know.
You didn't know. Like, think about
Why would you try to pour it back in? That's disgusting.
respect and just understanding how it happens in the world. Like, you don't just go into somebody's fridge. Like, I wouldn't just walk into your place and go in your fridge and grab. It's not the kind of person I am.
Teach some manners to these ladies.
The way she's reacting, you just know she's the type to show up uninvited and still take leftovers.
Then a lot of people will look at me and be like, oh, she eat, she do this, she do that all the time. That's not my reality either. Like,
You don't eat?
I do eat, but I don't just sit down.
You walked in and, you said the chair was too small, so we had to bring the part of the sectional for you to sit in.
So I'm really active for my size. Like, I like to do a lot of stuff. But I
saw you fall the other day on stage.
Yeah, even though my dad died from a heart attack, it runs in
You ain't too far away.
his family, stuff like that. Blood issues run in our family, but I never, but thyroid.
They giving you the
is a
wrong
big
testing,
thing.
big name.
People know what cars they can fit in.
Do they though? Yeah, I got a little Prius.
I can fit in there.
You can't fit in no
Yes,
Prius.
I feel like a lot of times people think that bigger people, obese, the F word people should just be in a house.
The F word people? Really? We have to use the F word now for fat people? Calm down.
When it's like,
The
we
F
not.
word?
Yeah, the F word. I'm not.
The word that you can't say in your house,
Yeah.
fat. You don't like it.
Oh!
I'm not saying that word.
Yeah, we don't use that word in my house either.
Okay. I thought you were talking about the gay slur. I'm like, wait, I'm confused.
No.
Every time she spoke, it got worse, and the host didn't let a single dumb statement slide. Savage.
All right, I need y'all to settle an argument for me before I get a divorce. So I'm making some chicken tenders on the grill, right? It's me, my wife, her daughter, my stepdaughter, her stepdaughter. So it's each parent and then a stepkid, which is the other parent's real kid, however you want to say it, whatever. Me, my wife, my daughter, her daughter. They don't like barbecue sauce. She's furious. She's off at me right now because there's something to do with the way this chicken looks. Can somebody tell me? She's like, so this is the one you made for you and your daughter, and this is the one you made for me and my daughter. And I'm like, yeah, this one I put barbecue sauce on this one because you guys said you don't like barbecue sauce. See, this is like the last couple pieces that'll
just logic
go there to make the piles just as big. But she's like, you don't see anything wrong with this. And I'm like, what should I see? What should I see wrong with it? I see 2 piles of chicken. Mine and my daughters have barbecue sauce because we like that, and yours don't because you guys. What the did I do wrong? Okay,
Nothing,
real
brother.
quick. Now that
Nothing.
the rest of the
You just need to walk away from this one. She is not the one.
tenders are off, their pile actually looks bigger, in my opinion. Which I don't know. She won't tell me what is wrong. She just keeps saying, you can't tell me what's wrong.
Bro, you can't read minds? Come on.
Wrong with this? You can't look at this and tell me what's wrong with this. This is the one you made for us, and that's the one you made for you.
Like, their pile does look bigger than that
Like,
one.
what did I do wrong?
When she starts a war over food, it's never about the food. It's built-up resentment wrapped in crispy breadcrumbs.
Why do you think men cheat?
Because the woman they have at home usually don't understand them. They usually just talk a lot. Women have this thing where they just yap too much. They don't know when to shut up. And it's like, they don't understand their man. Women are selfish, so it's always about what they want, they need, and all that. If you have a man who's the, head of the household and you're like a stay-at-home wife and he comes home, the house dirty, your kids ain't clean, they're crying, the food ain't done, and it's just like he goes through that every single day. Yeah, go get some ass somewhere else, bro. She's not doing anything, and I think that women lack that part.
There's really no excuse for anyone to cheat, but hey, you heard that from her.
Women go, no, come on, that's whatever. I like an honest man. Trust me, you don't.
You don't.
An honest man is called an. But we have to say stuff like, oh, honey, come on. I don't think those women are attractive. Ugh. No, you're magically and unscientifically the only human I'm attracted to. Look at them over there with their boots. Ugh. We say things like, of course, honey. Why wouldn't I want to spend my only day off at a pumpkin patch? That doesn't sound stupid at all. What's that? It costs money? Terrific. Let me grab my jacket. An honest guy would go, what's that, pumpkin patch? Yourself. I'm not doing that. It's the stupidest shit I've ever heard.
It's funny because my ex-girlfriend did ask me about going to a pumpkin patch like a few years ago, and I was like, no.
Where do you come up with all this stupid shit? I don't understand. You're like really good at coming up with dumb shit you should do. Do you have a website you go to for dumb shit? Like, how do you find so much dumb shit for us to do?
They say just be honest, but what they really mean is lie, but nicely. It's just how it is.
Follow me on Instagram.
For what?
Why not?
Why should I follow you?
Why not?
I mean,
don't
He
feel
has
like
no
following you.
reason.
Oh. You can follow me though.
Why are you being?
I'm not. Are you gonna follow me?
I can if you follow me back.
I bet I'm not.
Her attitude shows that she's getting used to getting attention, not getting humbled. That's why she's malfunctioning like that.
We ask 100 married men, name something an ex-girlfriend was better at than your wife. You so damn stupid.
You gotta respect the brutal honesty, but he's in
He got the first answer. I mean, how stupid is he?
big trouble. Good luck sleeping in the car tonight, dude.
I harp on women a lot because we're not realistic. And then we complain about the reality and what we're not getting. And then when they go to men, it's like, he's been humbled his entire life.
Yeah, we have.
His entire life, right? You have, I mean, boys in school, you know, these high school boys, girls tell them, oh, you're broke, you're this, that. And mind you, they're in school, like we're in school together.
Yeah.
You know, and
That is funny, isn't it?
you're telling me I'm broke, you know.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is they had to learn to say, okay, what do I need to do to get better?
Yeah.
When you have somebody that never gets told they need to get better, they think they top shelf.
No one ever told her you need to improve, so she just walks around with delusion instead of self-awareness.
Young man, you don't look in your Miss Terry porch, baby. Oh, no, Miss Terry, Miss Terry, no, Miss Terry, Miss Terry.
Miss Terry needs to see HR real quick after that.
Okay, you got your nightwear on?
It's giving nightwear.
Yeah, baby.
I bought this from a day store.
From a day store?
Exactly.
Well, it's giving nightwear. You know what I'm saying? Easy to take off at night.
And hard to put on.
So we're just calling club fits nightwear now? Oh, yeah, sure.
Who do you think has the nicest?
Like, why would you go in an interview with your bearded dragon?
Is that Elizabeth Warren or Kamala Harris?
I'll go with the white chick.
Do you go with the white? Why is it that you take the white gazumbas over the black?
Her ideology is not like.
I actually thought I entered a time warp and went back 100 years because I could not believe somebody was asking this question.
What question?
Yeah, you said who's got the biggest, the nicer, Elizabeth Warren or Kamala Harris?
What did you think on the answer to that question?
I don't have an answer to that question.
You had to pick between the two sets of gazumbas.
By the question. I know that mental illness can come in pairs. Phenomena.
What were you saying about a pair?
Like that you guys are paired together in this absurd.
We can't just have conversations about how people look, because women have this conversation constantly.
And I'm an anti-activist, as a matter of fact, but you're not going to get an interview from me about the subject because I want.
What's your favorite anti? Is it people's ants?
Your mother would be very ashamed you're doing this kind of work.
Every sentence this guy says is like pressing a big red trigger everyone button. And the funniest part is no one gets the rage bait either. He could have let it slide, but no, he chose destruction and left her soul violated.
This model from Norway dumped a famous football player right before the wedding, having learned that he had no property at all. They had been together for 4 years, traveling, expensive restaurants, social events, but when it
He busted the Hakimi.
came to the wedding, everything changed. Buyer forward Victor Boniface found himself in a difficult situation. His girlfriend from Norway supported him from the first steps in his career, accompanied him to matches, and celebrated victories with him. But she had one condition: no marriage contract, so that the property would be divided in half in the event of a divorce. Boniface agreed without hesitation, but it soon turned out that all his property was registered in the name of his mother. Informally, he had nothing. Having learned about this, the girl broke off the engagement right before the wedding and left after so many years of relationship. After the breakup, Rick was hit with a wave of criticism on social networks, and in the end, the girl had to close her profile to avoid pressure.
She wasn't in love, she was in position, waiting.
She's setting herself up
for that marriage to hit so she could cash out. Man dodged a walking lawsuit with makeup.
عايز أسألك سؤال، هل ممكن الست تخلي جوزها مليونير؟
يعني تقف جنب
لحد ما يبقى مليونير؟
الست تخلي جوزها مليونير؟ طبعا
ازاي؟
لو كان ملياردير.
That joke had timing, delivery, and disrespect. She could do nothing but dap him up for that masterpiece.
So only.
Ich mach tatsächlich Only.
Only. Red Flag?
Behindert doll, Digga.
Okay. Warum?
Of course, red flag.
Bezahlen Leute 5 Euro, um meine Chaya nackt zu sehen.
Also für mich bezahlt man ein bisschen mehr und ich lasse nicht. Man zeigt mich.
She said a little bit more needs to be paid, like that was supposed to sound empowering.
All right, $7.99.
It just made it worse.
We're gonna make out here.
Okay.
We're gonna make out here.
No, we're not. Here, wait.
Turn off the lights.
Stop right there.
Turn off the lights. We're gonna make out.
Wait. Stay right there for me.
Oh, it's my bad. It's my bad.
All right.
I gotta pee, bro.
I know. I have to pee as well.
Bro. I gotta pee.
Okay, do you want to try this first exercise for me?
I will do anything for you, Daddy. God damn.
Is this a cop?
All right.
You in that suit? I'll do
Okay, it's not a cop. Oh wait, is it
anything
a cop?
for you.
And you put your feet together
I'll put my feet together.
and your hands on your side.
Whatever you say, Daddy.
Okay. Now
I'll
before
put my
we
hand on my
start.
hip.
No, I was grabbing my flashlight.
Oh, whatever you want, Daddy.
Okay. Before we start.
Hey, fair shirt.
Are you wearing
Fair
contacts
shirt.
right now?
Are you wearing contacts right now?
No, I'm wearing glasses.
No, I am wearing
hold on.
contacts.
Here.
Wait, you see this? I am wearing contacts.
Sophia,
Did you see this?
can you put your shirt on?
I am wearing contacts.
Can you put your shirt on?
I am wearing contacts. I swear to God, I'm wearing contacts.
Hold on. I want you to think for like 2 seconds.
I am wearing contacts.
Sophia.
Jeez.
You might have glasses, but I am wearing contacts.
Hey, Sophia. Here,
I swear to God, I'm wearing contacts.
Like 2 seconds.
Why are you such a nerd, bro?
In all seriousness.
Bro, don't be such a nerd, bro.
You can tell she's used to talking her way out of trouble. But ma'am, this isn't a bouncer at the club. It's a cop with a clipboard and
I was gonna say.
zero patience for
He has way more patience than I would give any man.
drunken flirting.
If you want as a woman, why you keep me?
I don't.
You want me to be an idiot, sacrifice my life, because I'm honest and devotion idiot, the stupid, trash, idiot, dog, go away. This? Why? I deserve women who will respect me. I would never do this to you. As you know how many guys approach me? How many? You know, a lot. And I would say, what? You know what I would say? I'm in a relationship.
It's a good job.
I'm sorry. Invite me to Vegas right now.
All that drama just for a weekend in Vegas? I'm positive she still didn't get that invite.
Women do not need men to get bank accounts, houses. They have careers on their own.
No, you still rely on men. It's just indirect now. See, men have always been in between women and the real world. That your office job is not real life. Here's another depiction of that. Here's men going out to face danger and build things on the outside in order to create a safe space for women on the inside. This is how it's always been, and it still is. You just don't understand that because you're too comfortable. Men still do all the hard work. If all women stopped working right now, we'd be fine. If all men stopped working, everyone would die. And that is, again, because men make all the food and build all the houses and the walls, and they used to guard the border. I guess they gave up on that. Women have never done that and can't. Men still do all of the necessary things to create the space for you to have your girl bossing fun time. The way it works is that women are always really happy for men to do the hard, dangerous work until times are really good, until we build something better than this. And then you look around and you go, hey, men have more than us. No fair. You go to the government, which writes some laws for you, which makes you equal. And then you are disgusted by men who are equal to you. So without equality laws, it's very easy for women to find men they respect. And with equality laws, it's very difficult. Then everyone tells these men that they're worthless. Then when men go away, then there is nothing in between you and bad stuff. So you might want to stop being so mouthy.
Modern women act like safety just exists, forgetting how men handle the dirty, dangerous work to make all of it possible.
How I look. This is Celine Runway 2007.
You have bobby pins in the back of it. It's literally too big. It's not even altered. It's not even made to fit for you. You're literally borrowing that from somebody.
My man.
Behind the 6-week-old braids are 2 bobby pins.
Hello!
What? What?
Okay, now you're gonna slowly saute.
You get called out.
Around.
I got it. Big bro.
Well, you had nothing. I'm not big bro. I'm fine.
I'm having the hair down.
My hair is done.
What's done?
Is.
After she tried to play cute, he played savage and exposed her like it was nothing.
Hey.
Hey, what's up? So, what are we trying to do?
Honestly, I'm just here for the free food.
Of course you would be. I mean, yeah, nice. That's fine. Yeah, let's go. Are you at least gonna give me something?
No, I don't do that on the first date.
All right. Where do you live so I can drop you off?
I'll just get out.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, all right.
The fact that she started it off with, "I'm just here for the free food," is extremely rude. How did she expect him to react after she said that?
Oh, but at least she's honest. She was honest. I hate when you guys say shit like that. At least she was honest. Who cares if she was honest? She's a gold-digging whore that uses men for freaking food. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that, and I'll catch you guys next time.